Hi, folks. How are you all doing today? I am back again. So let's create another pattern today. I just thought of creating a cool pattern with rainbow colors, right? So let's try and create something really cool. Okay. Let's see how is it going to turn out. And yeah, while we are using rainbow colors, it's absolutely so pretty, right? It feels so good, and we all love rainbows, of course, right? Yeah, let's see using rainbow colors like with Dior, correct? So, what exactly we can do, and yeah, using count loop today. So, I'll be telling you about count loop. We have not yet discussed about count loop before. So using a for loop itself, right? So what happens is we are using the decrement in this, okay? Basically, in a for loop, you only saw how to increment, but yes, in programming concepts video, we have created a for loop video also, right? In that video, I have already discussed about this decrementing thing of the for loop, right? Where you have the starting value as a bigger value, ending value as a smaller value, and the decrement value will be there in this. Okay. So again, today we'll just practically see and implement that in our pattern. Okay. So this is one of the very cool patterns which I'm going to create, right? And the most colorful pattern so far, right? So yeah, let's get quickly started with this, right? So we all know we have been doing all our patterns. I mean, in Frozen, the first pattern went in Frozen. But yes, after that, we have been creating in the Artist Lab. I already have opened Artist Lab project, right? So I'm starting off from here now. Okay. So like you can see, we have the character in the middle, right? Now, but we can actually make sure that is always in the middle while you're starting your program, right? Or starting to execute your program. Okay. So before starting off with anything, I would again like you to remind that if you've not been watching my previous series yet, right, please do go back to my channel and open the playlist. You have multiple playlists and you have so many videos regarding each and every concept, right? So please do watch all of them in a sequence so that you will understand everything better, right? Yeah, we have created this fun series of patterns also. So today we're creating one among those itself, right? But yes, these are some fun, cool videos, right? But if you seriously are looking for some programming concepts, yeah, you can go back to the other playlist where we have discussed about all these things, right? We have been discussing about these things. Okay, so please do go back and watch all those things. And yeah, so coming back to our pattern today, right? So I'm just using rainbow colors and I'm trying to create a pattern, right? So starting off in the middle, like I just want to start off in the middle always. So what I will do, I'll just go to actions. I'll take this jump to 0/0. Okay. So in the last session also we have discussed while creating the pattern, right? So if you've not watched that, please do go back and watch that, right? 0/0 down here, 0 is the x value and 0 is the y value, right? So 0/0 down means is like the top left corner. Okay, that is the origin point of the canvas basically. Okay, so now I don't want it to be on the origin point. I want it to be in the middle of my canvas. So the canvas size is 400 by 400, right? So we can say 200 by 200 if you want that to be in the middle. Okay, so I'm just writing this. So here I'll just write 200. Okay, now you can see that it came into the middle, right? Then, so while you're actually creating a rainbow pattern, definitely you should set colors, right? So I'm starting off with set color. So I think with jaw, right? So we'll do it like this, R, then O, and like that. Okay. So from middle, we'll start with V, and we are expanding it till R. It's something like that we are gonna do. Okay. So R is red, we all know this. So I'm just starting off with red color itself, right? Like I told you, we'll be using loops today. Okay. So I'm using for loop. and I have the counter variable I. You can absolutely rename your variable, not at all a issue. But I just want to keep it I for today. Okay. So this is the counter variable, and you have to write starting value here, ending value here, and the incrementing or decrementing value here. If you write incrementing value, it becomes a for loop. If you write a decrementing value, that becomes a count loop. Okay. So this for loop, we are using it like a count loop here, right? So I just want to create a circle first. Let's try and create a circle first. Okay. Then we can change it accordingly based on our requirement and need. So for creating a circle, we have to start off at 360 degrees, right? And if you want to decrement, so till if you want a complete circle, you can actually decrement it till zero, correct? So from 0 to 360 degrees you can do, or from 360 degrees to 0 you can do, however is the same, right? So same. Then count by 1 degree each time. Okay. So it will start off at 360, then 359, then 358, 357, and so on. It goes till zero and then it stops executing the loop. Okay. That means this count loop is gonna absolutely execute for 360 times. Okay. So what do we want to do inside this then? Again, I will have to make sure that it's coming back to the middle. Okay. So I'm first jumping over to 200 comma 200. That means 200 over 200 down, so that it's in the middle. Okay. Then I have to point towards the direction of I, because in that direction I want to draw some color, correct? So point to some degrees is there, no? So you just take this. We'll just remove this block because we have the counter variable here. Definitely, when you're using a for loop, you have to use the counter variable, right? So go to variables, you will get I here. So just grab it and place it into this. Okay. So after pointing towards this degrees, not only pointing is enough, but also you have to draw a line, correct? That means you will have to move forward by some number of pixels. So I'm just moving forward. I'll just take 180 pixels. Okay. Wow. See this, guys. We got a circle, red circle, right? So what if I just say, uh, like till 60 only you have to do this? Oh, it looks like a Pac-Man, right? A tilted Pac-Man kind of thing. Okay. So what if I write 80? Okay. What if I write 160? Oh, can you see this? So it is actually starting off at 360 and it is drawing it till 160 degrees, right? After that, it stops executing the loop. And that's how this kind of a pattern is forming. What if I write 300? Correct. Only this much is 300, right? That means only 60 degrees it is drawing the pattern. Okay. So if I say 250, okay. And this is up to you. How many ever pixels you want to keep, you can absolutely keep it. Okay. So this is about the first color, red color. Then after that comes in WebGR. So the next color is orange, correct? So let's do it for orange now. You can just use this block, Control C and Control V to do this. Don't really drag and struggle, right? So I'm just setting orange color and then just copy pasting the loop here so that I need not write it again and again. You can see if I'm using the same loop, what happens? You cannot really see the red circle, right? So to avoid this issue, we have to move forward by less number of pixels here. Okay. So instead of 180, I'll just say 160. Okay. So now you can see the red circle along with the orange circle also. Okay. Let's quickly copy paste this, and then orange red jor, no? So y yellow, correct? So let's go with yellow now. Let's copy paste the loop. You can see we have to decrease the number of pixels. If not, what is happening? You can't see orange color. Okay. So let it be 140. I'm just decreasing 20 pixels each time. This is not a mandate, right? You can absolutely write 170 also. That is also fine. Okay. But I want the color to be actually seen properly, right? So that's why I'm giving 20 pixels gap. So you can see it looks like a border now, right? So that's why. Okay. Let's move on to the next color. So in WebGR sequence, the next one will be G, right? Because green, yellow, orange, red. So green. Okay. So I'm just choosing green. Now let's do this loop. Then we have to decrease this also. So 120. Okay. So it's 120. Then after green, let's do it again for the next color. Jar is done. Wib blue. Okay, so blue. Then yes, I hope you know and understand about this Vib Gyor, right? Like the rainbow colors have this pattern, no Vib Gyor pattern, Vibgyor. Okay, so I'm just talking about that. If you do not know about it, like please do understand that Vibgyor is nothing but the formula of colors in the rainbow. Okay, it starts off at violet and it ends at red. Red is the like maximum. We say that the max, like the biggest color on the rainbow is red, something like that. So that's why you can see the red shade most of the times because it is the upper part of the rainbow. Okay, and violet is very low because it is the lower part in the rainbow colors. Okay, so then Vib, I is indigo, right? So we really do not have indigo kind of a color here. So what I'm just doing, you can use this or gray color or anything like that because it is almost similar to that color. Okay, that's why I'm just using this. Then let's write 80. Okay, so oh sorry, I wrote 180. It's 80. Okay, so you can see Ivgyor now. Now V is left with Gyor, no? So V. So V is violet. So let's just grab this last piece. Violet. Okay. Let's get this. Okay. It's, it's 60, right? So let's write 60. Okay. 60. Wow. This absolutely looks so cool. Okay. If you don't really want all circles like this, okay, the circular kind of a pattern, then what you can do, you can actually change this thing, like the angles basically, right? Like coming from here, so let the red circle be the complete one. Okay. So we'll just increase like by 30. Let's suppose let's write 30 over here and check what happens. You can see only this much part is not visible in the orange, right? So let's just make the next one is 60. Let's check what happens if we are doing this thing. You can see the yellow part is a little bit more less now, right? Then comes 90. Let's write that. Okay, you can see the green is more or less. Okay, then after 90 we can just say 120. Okay, then after 120 we say 150. Okay, so lastly we'll just say 180. Okay, so this is also something cool, right? It looks like a different kind of Pac-Man and Pac-Man and Pac-Man and Pac-Man, something like that, right? Okay, So you can do this also, okay? And it's not necessarily that you have to start off with 360 only always, right? Because there's no hard and fast rule that you only have to start at 360, correct? Let's suppose you want to start off at, let's say, 350 only. You can see here the color is decreasing, right? Now let's write 340 here. Okay, so 340. Then for the next one, we'll say 330. Okay, I'm just decreasing 10 degrees over here. Nothing much I'm doing over here. So let's write 320. Okay, then here let's write 310. Then let's write 300. Okay. Yeah, this is something again looks different, right? Okay. So it feels like if you have the same gap, I think that should look more good, correct? What do you guys say? Please do comment in the comment section below. Of course, you can try this out on your own self. We can again start off with then 10 degrees here. Okay. So I'm just writing 10. Then I'm saying 20. Then I say 30. Then I'll say 40. Okay. 40. Then you can say 50. This is your own pattern, guys, right? So absolutely you can do this on your own will and wish, right? 60. Cool. This looks cool. I'll keep this one. I like this. I absolutely like this. Okay. So, yeah, this is how you can explore more and you can do more and more like this. Okay. So, if you wish to, you can absolutely change and experiment with the values and, yeah, keep improving this pattern, right? Again, you can get something cool out of this also, I feel like, right? And what if your if you want to get this same kind of a thing on the left also, right? Maybe we can try doing that also. What say? hmm I think we can try that. So if like you're doing this opposite way here, right? Then so for 60, you should have 300, no? So it's something like this, correct? So for this opposite side also you should find out that middle value which is 180, right? So 180 minus 10 will be 170, then 160, like that, okay? So 180 then 190, so like that, okay? I think you can do that if possible. Let's do it for this set color. Okay. We can actually, I'll just try to do this and then I'll try to explain this to you guys. What exactly is the phenomena? Now, so instead of writing 300, I'll just say 180. Okay. Let's quickly write 180. And instead of 60 here, I will say 170. Hmm. Okay. So here already you have something, right? Again, we're using the same color, no? So it's not visible. Ah, can you see this? Right? So we can absolutely do something like that also. Correct. If you just increase this thing, let's suppose I'm not writing 170. 70 here. It goes towards left now. It also go towards right side. To do that, what can be done? Like, can we do something like 150? Okay, okay. Hmm. So that, yeah, it's absolutely possible. Whatever we are thinking about is possible, definitely. Okay, but yes, it just needs more number of blocks. That's it. Okay, but yeah, I think I'll not keep this for now. Maybe again we'll just try that to do, and I will explore more, and I'll just get back to you about this thing, right? It takes time for us to build that code now, right now. Okay. All right. So, yes, this was my pattern for today. I hope you all like this. This is almost like a Pac-Man and a Pac-Man and a Pac-Man, right? I I completely love this pattern now. And yes, do explore more and more, and do submit the links of your projects with me, right? So that I can check it and I can understand what level of creativity you guys have. Correct. So please submit your links in the comments section below, and don't forget the 0 over 0 down, because the character should not be in the middle again, right? So he should not be visible on the pattern itself, because only then the pattern looks good. Okay, that's why we have this jump to 0 over 0 down. Okay, so this is all about our today's session, and yeah, I'll definitely meet you all guys in my next session. Until then, you know what you have to do. You just have to watch all my videos in sequence. Please do go back to my channel, open the playlist, and watch all of those videos, right? And yeah, so, yeah, please like, comment, share, and subscribe to my channel, Folks Hub. I'll be meeting you guys in my next video. Bye bye, guys, and have a great day, all. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for watching.